everyone. Welcome to Shades of Tech. In this session, we are going to discuss about the top trends in SAP for the future. And I'm Vikramaditya, and I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and become a family member of our YouTube channel. But if you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel, Shades of Tech YouTube channel, and it would encourage us to do more such quality videos. In SAP Top Trends, we are going to discuss about most innovative and impactful technologies and concepts that have been prevalent in the recent times. Hyper automation is one of them. Cloud adoption is the second. Business process intelligence is the third. Low code, no code development is the fourth, and SAP Data Sphere is the fifth. Sustainability is the sixth. These are the SAP top trends I'm going to cover in this session. But if at all, if you feel that I have missed something in this, you can put it in the chat box and in the in your comments and section, and I would like to know about it, and then definitely I'll make a video on that. Okay, so moving ahead now for hyper automation. So what exactly is hyper automation is what we need to know. Basically, the term hyper automation describes a strategy more than a specific technology. The driving force behind it is the idea that business processes work better when they are automated. So, automated business processes are faster and more accurate. Plus, they lend themselves to better tracking and analysis. Essentially, hyperautomation refers to the use of smart technologies like so we have got this robotic process automation that is called RPA, the low code no code that happens to be the LCNC, and platforms like artificial intelligence and machine learning. So to identify and automate as many processes as possible and as quickly as possible. Now, why is hyper automation important? Now, hyper automation describes the digitalized automation of process and steps and workflows. So it could refer to just a process such as onboarding of employees, or multiple interconnected processes such as those required to apply for and receive a loan. So hyper automation does beyond traditional processes. Automation in that it uses and combines various technologies and tools to automate and optimize business processes and task executions. So this describes a comprehensive, holistic approach to process improvement to drive organizational efficiency, increase agility, and flexibility, and speed up the innovation process and yield better business outcomes. Now, so now going ahead, how does hyper automation work? Basically, a hyper automation works on principles of a business driven, disciplined approach that involves the orchestrated use of multiple technologies, tools, and platforms, including the artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotic process automation, and modern ERP systems and low code, no code development tools. So it aims to rapidly identify uh, and automate as many business processes as possible. So the three main steps that we have in hyper automation is the discovery and analysis process, automate and orchestrate, and then we have got the monitor and optimize phase. So these are the things that we are going to figure out here. Now, we interact with a smart NLP, the natural language processor, which is AI enabled chatbot, which we have here, which is connected with other IBPM capabilities, which will be the interface to the user. So we'll chat with the bot about our requirement. It will analyze and understand. Now, the next step would be then we need to go ahead and hand over to a suitable execution bot. So, the end user or the user is chatting. any human is chatting at this level, at the conversational AI level. Now, going forward, we take it to the execution bot, which will be well trained for the job and will finish the task for us on the most efficient way possible. Not only this process will include self learning, adoptions to various scenarios and exceptions, but also to to go ahead with the machine learning capabilities. Now, what is intelligent business management? This entire process we're talking about is the intelligent business process management, which is something which we need to discuss about. Basically, it's a family of services to digitalize workflows, automate business processes, manage decision logic, and gain end-to-end process visibility. So let's discuss these services in brief, like the SCP workflow, the SCP process visibility, and the SCP business rules. So these are the things that we're going to discuss more in detail in the coming sessions. But we're going to discuss very brief about all these SCP tools that we have here. Now, going ahead, what exactly is SAP Workflow is? It provides quick orchestration of tasks that are that span across people, applications, organizations, and can be connected to bots for a fresh execute experience. Now, the SCP process visibility is it provides end-to-end visibility into a process that run into cloud, and then we have got on-premise and in hybrid environments, uh, and then we correlate and compare, find the bottlenecks, predict issues, and the list is quite long actually. So, and then we have got the SAP business rules. It provides the capability to author, extend, and automate decisions. Basically, give users the power to manage business logic independently from application development, and it can be deployed almost everywhere and have Fiori capabilities as well. Now going ahead, the SAP Intelligent RPA pre-built content, we have got already SAP RPA in pre-built content that we have here, which has 70 plus bot samples to be implemented in the best practice of finance, sourcing and procurement, sales, production, professional services, and data management. So many more solutions to make the hyper automation enable with minimal development time. So you can just with this hyper automation, what we can do is you can just open up your smartphone. I'll give you a kind of a visual presentation. Just try to think about it. Like you just have to create a sales order. All that you have to do is you just open the chatbot which is connected to your system. You in your smartphone, you're just traveling somewhere, and you all that you have to do is you have to open your chatbot and say, hey, create a sales order, and then it asks you a couple of things, and you just have to respond with the proper data, and then that's it. Like your sales order is getting created in the backend, right? So this is something which we can expect in the coming very near future, in the next year and coming years. Aware of the cloud, and we have been into the cloud from a very quite long time now. But again, cloud adoption and adoption of the latest trends that we have in cloud is very important. So we need to keep ourselves updated in the latest trends that have been evolving in the cloud adoption itself. So we all, in general, know about the power of cloud computing, and when we manage our services and the software on the cloud, we can integrate with various networks, connect with different software applications, work on various software applications, have a lot of security, and we can have a very dynamic level of security, which can be, flexibility of, increasing the security at any given point of time, expand the data storage with high agility and flexibility, scalability. We have got a huge scalability advantage when you go for cloud computing. And then we have got the business intelligence, which is anyways integrated with all our software. So here the kind of technologies that we are using, and when we have to use SAS, PAS, and IAS is something which we need to be more in detail understanding it, because most of the technology, most of the services that SAP is providing is being transformed from on-premise to the cloud, and of course the hybrid model as well. So in most of the cases right now, software as a service. Then we also had in the past, and even now in various areas, we are still using platform as a service. Then we also have the infrastructure as a service. So we all know this, but still I would like to give you an overview of the kind of services that we are using, just in case if we are going for the infrastructure as a service. We get the server, the cloud server, and we get the storage, just like a hard disk has a storage. We'll get just a storage and an operating system, that's it. So you need to install the database on it, and top of it you have to install the software. But whereas when we get the platform as a service, we will, additional to this whatever we get in the infrastructure as a service, we also get application development and deployment options here, wherein like you can also have the ready database as well, which can be used. And you have to again use install your own software, which happens to be a licensed software. We have to purchase the license for the software. When it comes to the SaaS, you don't have to actually go ahead with the, not even you don't even have to purchase the software. You just have to purchase the licenses of the software, which is like a prepaid kind of a thing. You just have to pay for it and get the login credentials, and you can start working on the software directly. It's like a software on a remote server, that's it. So this is the most advanced and the easiest way to start working on it, because if you are thinking of working on a particular SAP software, you can just start working on it in couple of hours if you go for SAS. So you just pay it, you get the credentials, and you can start working in couple of minutes. So that's it. But go to infrastructure as a service, it would take a couple of months. Platform as a service might couple of days, but SAS can be couple of minutes. You can start working on it. So that's the speed with which we are actually doing the business, and also thinking in that way. And we have a lot of developments that we have that are happening at the SAP level, which I'm going to present to you in the more coming sessions. But at this point of time, yes, the cloud adoption is something which is very high, and it's something which is revolutionary right now, and we need to take it very very seriously in the coming years. Now, the third focus would be on the business process intelligence. When we say business process intelligence, we have got a lot of automation that is happening at the business process level, and we have got this something where we can just think of a process. Okay, I'll take an example of a business process, and then we can go ahead and analyze that and understand how the business process intelligence actually works. Now, here, when we think about business process intelligence, so it actually, so we need to understand what's the big deal about the business process intelligence. So, SAP is disrupting the business process management market with an unprecedented product suite that allows companies to identify that biggest business process issues and take action to improve those processes in a single solution set. Okay, so this is something which we are thinking about as a business process and intelligence, wherein like we basically have the applications which have been integrated into a one process, and then the business process management, or the BPM, has been around for a lot of years. We all know that. and it has been practiced by all companies with any past or current long-term visibility. So the business process management is a major part of about every company's continuous improvement program. So continuous improvement is a company culture. So so what exactly we do in the business process intelligence? Business process intelligence brings in together in a single solution suite all of the tools needed for the analysis of business process performance, combined with the enterprise software that is used for enabling and re-engineering business process. So having the business process management tools required for both process analysis and process improvement as well in a single package. So there are actually three major parts. The solution, the first part would be, the business process intelligence is something which we have, and the three parts of the business process intelligence would be, to basically, first part would be the analytics for the finding the best solution for the improvement, and then we have the, we do the analytics, and then after the analytics we go ahead and uh, you know uh, second we collect the collection of tools for repairing and enhancing and automating and generally improving the process. And third, we have the solution. The solution provides business process management administrative capabilities to help orchestrate and govern business process management in both small and large companies of varying complexity. So SAP has long had process management components such as the workflow management, industry benchmarking data, and enterprise grade applications. So last week, I mean, like the latest acquisition of Signavio also provides other piece that process modeling and mining that is needed for comprehensive analysis of what is actually happens in the across the enterprise. And across all SAP and non-SAP applications, Signavio also provides the process management environment for maintaining an inventory of past, current, and future. So I repeat, this is very important. Like the Signavio provides the BPM environment for maintaining an inventory of past, current, and future business processes. So current is normally as called referred to as is, and future is referred to as to be, right? So enveloped by a secure environment for BPM professionals to analyze, collaborate, and brainstorm and govern the continuous improvement of the components. Fourth trending concept that I took up here is the low code no code. And starting off with the global pandemic, like we have seen, has for sure amplified the importance of citizen developers who can quickly build applications to meet emerging needs for business units. So now, citizen developers, who are citizen developers? Citizen developers are generally business users who understand the business process and have some degree of technical affinity. So they use some of the available low code, no code tools provided by their organization to build applications in just a couple of days. So over the last few months, SAP has significantly enhanced the low code, no code portfolio on SAP BTP, which comprises of many services, including the app giver and business application studio, intelligent RPA, and workflow management, etc. So the app giver, so it's spelled as app giver, but it's APPGYVER, is a no-code tool which has been made available on the SAP Business Technology Platform and the SAP Business Application Studio, which has been primarily used by professional developers to create full stack applications, and has now been enhanced to also offer a low code no code developed capability. Now here, let's see about the a low code no code option here, wherein like we go ahead with the particular concept where like we have got the low code no code setting up. So basically, what is low code and no code? So I'm directly jumping into the setting up of the application tools that we have here. So basically, if you already have the BTP environment, I'm taking for granted that you already have a BTP cockpit being installed. And just in case if you don't have, you look up to my session wherein I explain about how to install and create a BTP credentials. Now here, once we have it, you also have an option of pay as you use, pay as you go, or CPA option. I probably took up the free trial option of BTP. And but having said that, if you already have a pay as you go option, you can only enable the application development lobby via a booster in the global account of SAP BTP. So this is the screen that I'm showing you here, which happens to be the SAP global account BTP login screen, and the boosters are only available for sub accounts in European region. Please remember this. You have two options there. One is the European region and the US region. So you need to you need to enable the sub account for the Europe region, and will always create a new sub account. So now this is something which we have to do, and then we have to go ahead and go to the boosters here on the left side and click on that, and you just search for in the boosters, search for no code. So once you go for the new code, you will be seeing an option here, which actually is something which we use it for the no code option here. So and access the application development lobby, we can access the application development. You need to select this deployment, the execution extension suite that we have here. Click on it and install it. And once you do that, once you have this option being enabled, you can have this the application. You can see down below after installing that, you can go to the instances and subscriptions inside the sub account, and you can see this option of SAP app giver. So this is what I was pronouncing actually, and also I was also giving you the spelling right. So app giver is this one, and once it's been installed, you can go ahead and then okay. So once you have this app giver to install, from this you can either create an app giver project or your business application studio project for low code development. So there are also quite quick start sample applications here. You can go ahead and go for the quick start sample applications which we have here. Which you when you click on this app giver, you'll be landing over into this application. You can start a new application, or you can make use of the existing applications as well in the low code no code. So you can basically view and access all your app giver and business application studio projects in the lobby. You'll notice that both app giver or as well as the business application studio will launch within the application development shell as shown here. If we have this is how it looks like. And business application studio is the same service we might have used earlier. So SAP business applications development lobby provides access to launch even the business application studio in special development case, which is optimized for low code development. And you'll also find new templates and visual editors to build applications, which is something which we have here. You can explore the existing applications that are already been there here, and you can start using it. So you can see that business application studio will still generate all required files, and is available for any developer to inspect and enhance it further. So low code and no code, is designed basically to kind of enable the those who have a good business knowledge but not that good in technical can still develop the applications. That's the main focus here. Then we have got this SAP Data Sphere is the next one that I'm picking up here. Exactly is DataSphere. DataSphere is the next generation of the SAP Dataverse Cloud, and it is a comprehensive data service that enables every data professional to deliver seamless and scalable access to mission critical business data. Now we have got this, in DataSphere, we have got this various options here, like discover, organize, and curate. So we will discuss more in detail about this one, and we have basically integrating multiple options and techniques that are imbibed into under one process of data sphere. It enables basically the business data business data fabric architect the uniquely harmonized mission critical data across the organization. So what I'm trying to tell you is that it actually integrates a lot of data into a single area, and then it can be used for you can discover the data and then you can organize it and then you can curate. So here in the data sphere catalog, uh, we have to define what a catalog is. So a catalog is a comprehensive solution that collects and organizes data and metadata to enable business and technical users to make confident data driven decisions. So, catalog improves productivity and efficiency by building trust in enterprise metadata through consistent data quality and governance. So, in SAP's vision is to build a catalog rich with SAP business applications and data and provide an open ecosystem to integrate with the leading third party catalog vendors to power the business data fabric. Now, here we have got the data discovery and consumption, data enrichment and classification, then we've got the administration and monitoring. Sphere happens to be a very interesting concept, and it would be something which I'm going to discuss more in detail in the coming sessions. Do look up to my exclusive sessions on data sphere in the future. We are going to focus more on the way we can use this data sphere environment, and how do we create a catalog and how do we combine all these things for a better data governance. Now here I'll show you the basic overview screen of the catalog, wherein we can have the trusted data and analytics assets to get into one place, which can be useful for our analysis for the past, present, and the future as well. Now, DataSphere catalog has empowering users in data to value journey. Then we have got the data analysts working on it, data modelers working on the DataSphere catalog, data stewards and data engineers, planning analytics users, everyone using the same DataSphere catalogs for their purpose, for their focused work. Now we have got the sustainability as last but not the least. Sustainability is something which SAP is focusing on in the top trends in SAP. And in the future, we're going to look at more sustainable enterprises because we all know that we have a lot of innovations, a lot of revolutionary concepts been coming up very fast, and to catch up to all these things and to make it a sustainable concept is something which we have to focus on. So SAP Cloud for Sustainable Enterprises is something which SAP is completely focused on to make sure that we have zero emission with climate action, zero waste with circular economy, zero inequality with the social responsibility, wherein we are focused on making sure that the environment friendly solutions are being presented. We've got the holistic steering and reporting, and this we had focused SAP as an enabler and exemplar, providing products and services that meet the sustainability challenges and opportunities for of our customers. This is something which is going to be the more focused area because sustainability happens to be something which is key to the future evolution. We have been seeing that all the enterprises across the world and even the governments are completely focused on a sustainable enterprise, sustainable solutions for all the enterprises. And and leading by example in our own sustainable business operations, even within the SAP also, we focused on sustainable enterprises. SAP contributes to the sustainable resources, creating positive economical, environmental, and social impact with the planetary boundaries. And we've got the SAP's purpose is to help the world run better and improve people's lives. So we have got a holistic sustainable performance management approach wherein there are 21 core metrics of the WFIBC framework which are being focused on, like for example, like the greenhouse gas emissions and the TCFD implementation, land use, how much land is being used for a particular service or product manufacturing, and water consumption, diversity and inclusion, pay equality, wage level, risk of incidents of child labor, health and safety, training provided, total taxes paid, total research and development expenses, financial investment in contribution, economic contribution, number and rate of employment, integrating risk and opportunity, protected ethics in reporting, anti-corruption, issues impacting stakeholders, governance body composition, setting up purposes, and even handling the natural calamities or kind of situations where you have a disaster. So how do we handle the disaster? Also something which has been comes up in the risk of incidents. Okay, now these all the things which are being a part of the sustainability, and these all have to be a key compliances to a future growth of any enterprise, and SAP is already providing services on this. Now, if we got, if we look at the plastic use of various, organizations, or in the countries where we have the countries where the plastic, packs in place. So there are more than 1,000 companies worldwide have committed to eliminate problematic single-use packaging by 2025. So what it means is, like, we will be focusing on more the reusable or recycling material to do the packaging or any of this things. And plastic taxes have been increased drastically so that, like, we can control the use of plastic as much as possible. And then we've got the schemes which are in USA, which actually encourages us to focus on environment friendly products to be manufactured, and for the packaging especially. Okay, so these are the few areas which I wanted to touch base with, but there are a lot of things that we I'm going to come up in the coming future. Do look up to our channel, and also do subscribe and share it with your friends, and comment if how do you like this, and you have any improvement points. I'd be very happy to know that. And have a great day. Thank you. Goodbye.